What is up, Watch fam? Happy Friday, and welcome to this week's episode of Liquor Run. I am Christian from Theo and Harris, and this is my old man,
Rolly.
And today we're going to be jumping into a bottle of...
This is the rosé that keeps on giving.
We've done at least 3 episodes with this bottle.
8 episodes now.
And we're talking about travel watches. We're about to go on vacation in 2 days. You guys, when you're watching this, we are on vacation. And I want to talk about this idea of travel watches. What is the perfect companion, when you are not home? Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Quick wristwatch check. What are you wearing, Daddy-O?
The Radiomir Panerai with
Love
the
it.
ostrich strap.
A watch that you wanted for...
A long time.
10 years,
Yes.
maybe?
Yeah.
Loved it. We actually did an unboxing video. That your reaction with it, everything was so great. All right? I think
Yeah, it was such an awesome moment.
And it was a cool story. You guys should definitely watch that episode after this. My dad literally unboxed his Panerai,
Right.
a watch he's wanted forever,
Yeah.
on camera.
It's awesome.
And it was very, very cool.
Yep.
I am wearing an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, a watch that I would love to call my own one day, but that time is not yet. What a beautiful watch. I mean, AP with the Royal Oak was the first company to ever treat steel so delicately and with such passion and care, and as such, they changed the luxury watch market forever. Steel is now a luxury metal, luxury watches come in steel. They never did, so this is an amazing watch to me. Let's talk about the wine for a second before we jump into these travel watches.
Yeah, so summertime rosé season. By the way, rosé wines as a category in America are the wines that are growing the fastest.
Okay.
So they can't keep up demand in Europe and wherever rosé is being made, it's exploding.
Yep.
Americans finally woke up to the fact that the world drinks rosé, and not Sutter Home rosé,
Right.
And Beringer rosé. It's sweet,
Right.
but dry rosé. Now, because of that, there's probably a lot of junk rosé out there, and but there are a lot of really good rosés.
Right.
I love rosés from France, from Provence.
Could you name a couple of really nice rosés?
Well, I tell you what, I know I'm probably going to catch a lot of crap, but that Whispering Angel is a good rosé.
Mm-hmm.
I love also, I think in a slightly $11-12 range. I love Verac.
Yeah.
Verac makes a really nice rosé.
Verac makes some good stuff.
There's another one too. Mas de Gourgogne from France as well.
Price point?
Fantastic. That's probably like 15, 16, 17. And Jean-Luc Colombo as well. Cape Blue is a phenomenal, to me. I love the delicious French rosé.
Yeah.
From if you're talking about Spain, well, then I love this the pinks, the rosados from Navarra, right? That whole area around Pamplona. There's some wonderful wines there made from Tempranillo grape, and then and there are plenty others. But then there's Muga as well from Rioja, so which is a phenomenal wine at $12. And then of course you can go into Italy, the Rosatos, right from Sicily,
That's
from
awesome.
Yeah, from made up in northern and Piedmont from the the Barolo grapes. It is Il Mimo is one.
Okay.
I love Il Mimo, and again $15-16. You're drinking phenomenal rosés. They're not your grandmother's rosé,
Right?
They've got structure. They've got some complexity. And they give you, it's just a lot of bang for your buck.
That's awesome.
That's my pitch on rosé.
No, yeah.
Drink them.
I think that more people should really try more rosés over the course of the summer. To try, 5-10 rosés. You expand your palate.
Exactly, and try different colors of rosé. Light rosés, darker rosés. That doesn't necessarily mean that the darkers are heavier.
Right.
It's just the grapes and how much contact with the skin they had while they were sitting in vat.
I think needless to say, you have a passion for rosé.
Nah, I love rosé.
All right. So speaking, you mentioned a lot of places.
Yes.
You're talking about Spain, talking about Italy,
Yes.
talking about France.
Yes.
I love to do that trip. When you're abroad, right? We're about to leave. We're going to Rome. We're going to Sicily. We're going to to going to Spain. What for you? And I'm going to give you a second to think about it, because I'll talk about a couple of watches here. But what for you is the watch to travel with, right? I mean, for everyone, right? You've got a couple of icons. You've got basically anything by Rolex. And why do I say that? Rolex is the quintessential, most famous, globally recognized manufacturer of watches that can be used, right? A watch that you can take on a day trip to Sevilla, a watch that you can, go through the vineyards in Tuscany. It's a watch that genuinely, a brand that genuinely manufactures watches that are meant to get around, right? You can go with Nomos, with their Zurich World Timer.
Yes.
A watch that, with a simple press of a button,
Sure.
tells you the time in, I don't even know how many cities, but many, many different cities.
Sure.
Right? That's kind of like the Jet Set kind of watch. You can go Seiko SKX, right? A watch that at a couple $100, $200, whatever it is, there's nothing you could do to this watch that'll break it. Basically nothing in normal wear that you could do to break it, which for many people is imperative in travel.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of options, a lot of different
Right.
price points. What do you think?
Right.
For you, what is the travel watch?
So, all right. So vacation. I think about the things that I like to do. Obviously, we like to be on the water.
Yep.
I mean, swim out in the ocean. But and do some activities.
Yep.
But then we also like to go out to dinner.
Right.
So I like a watch that can serve dual function.
And you really only bring one watch away.
Only one.
Yep.
Because I don't want to keep another one.
It's not safe.
It's not safe. It always boils down to what watch can I wear that really does serve that dual function and it looks good while we're going out to dinner. If we're in Venice or in Alcovo,
right?
Or who knows? We're in Spain or we're in Sicily, whatever, diving.
Right.
It's gonna, for me with my collection, it's GMT. It's a Rolex GMT because wash it off.
Yep.
And ready
to
put a
rock and
great
roll.
shirt, a linen shirt on, and now we're ready to hit the.
That watch is never
pasta.
inappropriate. It's never inappropriate.
It's not inappropriate
ever.
No.
And it is in definition a traveler's watch.
Yeah.
Not that you use the GMT.
No, you're right.
Neither do
You're
I.
right.
But it is without a doubt a traveler's
Right.
watch.
Right.
For me, when as we've been traveling, you've taken us traveling for a decade, more than that. I always remember you in the pool on vacation with that Pepsi bezel in the water with the reflections and everything. So to me, that Pepsi GMT is definitely the travel watch. It's synonymous with that for me.
Right. Okay.
Now, as far as what watch I would take traveling, I have a very hard time. Okay. I agree with you completely on what a watch needs to do on vacation. I would only bring one watch, right? My problem is that most of my watches are one vintage, right? And I'm not going to be swimming in the Mediterranean with my vintage Datejust. It's pressure tested, but I'm not taking a shot.
Yes.
Not my vintage Seamaster.
Right.
Not with my Jump Hour.
Yeah.
I've got a wonderful Breitling Super Ocean Heritage.
Perfect.
That is a great. It's a great companion for one, sport and activity, and it also is refined and luxurious, so it can come out to dinner and serve me well. My only problem with that, to wear consistently for 18 days, is going to be the size of the watch. I love the watch, but for 18 days, I know that I would be bogged down by the sheer 42 millimeter case, the bracelet, or whatever it might be.
Watch.
It's a big watch. So for me, for 18 days, I don't know if I could do that. But your Breitling Colt is a watch that I have consistently taken on vacation.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful watch, chronograph, cream dial, blue subdials. That has been a travel watch for me for years now. So for me, that's a go-to. The size is, I think, 37 millimeters, something like that. So it's conservative, it's sporty, and again, with the right strap, it's never inappropriate.
Right.
It's a watch for.
It's a great call.
Yeah, that's what I go with.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to going away.
So am I.
Next time we'll probably drink a little bit tomorrow, but 2 times from now, our next drink will be abroad. We'll be in Rome.
That's right. We'll be in Rome.
Can't wait, Daddy-O.
Beautiful.
Love you.
All right, love you too.
I will.
Let's do this,
guys. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Liquor Run. Please comment down below with what watch you feel comfortable taking traveling, and is it only one watch, or do you bring a whole roll in a collection? Something that I'm not comfortable doing. Let's talk about it. Adios, guys.